Sally.
Hi, I'm Pappy's granddaughter. He is my dad's dad, and Pappy always has candy in his car, and he says I can only have 2 pieces, but I actually gave like 15. Happy birthday, Pappy.
She wrote that down.
Oh, that's
She
very
rehearsed it.
Sally.
That's sweet.
Very nice. Now, Nora, you want to go?
Yes, but I need something.
Okay. You ready? Happy, I love you because you help me make me feel better. I love you because you do that. That is all. Love, Nora.
Nora, thank you. It's awfully sweet.
This is Cole's too. She's going to say it.
Okay. Did Cole like this, sir?
Cole did write it.
Okay, just check.
Happy, I love you because you make me laugh and give me popsicles. Love, Cole.
No, that's fine.
I think that's a gifted town boy there.
She's working on me.
Cole, where are you? Cole. Thank you.
Who's next?
Owen will go.
Oh, let's hear it.
We gonna say it, Pappy.
What do you like most about Pappy? What do you want every time you see him?
What's in Pappy's car?
Yeah. What's in
What's in
Pappy's
Pap-
car? Go. Loves the go.
He's whispering it out
Mason,
because it's bad.
can you tell Pappy?
That's right there.
Do it.
Hey!
Where's the original? What two are So Mason likes that you always give him a Coke when he goes to your house.
Absolutely.
And that you let him work on your house.
He does. He does a great job working.
Madeline didn't have a comment. What she loved about you.
Madeline.
Madeline, no comment. Madeline, what do you love about Pappy? All right, so she loves everything about Pappy. All right, who's Nash? Nash, you're up.
Oh, Nash?
Nash is up.
Pappy, Nash is up.
I've got a paper full.
Oh, here we go.
All right. So I wanted to say, thank you. I wanted to say how much you mean to me. The day you pass, which on this rate, the 4th quarter buzzer will buzz around, you'll live to 130 or 135. He will be remembered for his funny and loving self. I will tell my kids and grandkids many stories, but 2 in particular. The first being how every time we go to Wendy's, he orders for me a biggie bag, which he calls a big bag. They always mess up that order. The second being when he had to sit to rest his Achilles, he called 1 to 3 times every day to check on what me and my dad were doing. Happy 75th. Love you.
Very nice, Nash.
Super sweet.
Very nice.
I'll go. Go for it. All right, Pat.
Kolsch.
All right. I worked really hard on this, and he kept making me have to start over because he kept pushing my hand, and I was not happy with it. So, reasons you are one of the best humans I know.
Humans.
Humans. You listen. You genuinely listen and care what other people have to say. You always ask about me, my kids, my life. You reach out unexpectedly. Text, videos, memes. You always push me to be my best, and you inspire me to live life to the fullest, continuing to always mark things off my bucket list, and you are extremely kind-hearted.
Very nice. Thank you. Very nice. Steph,
Go ahead.
I get pretty well summed up.
That pretty much just, yeah.
A few things that you've taught me throughout 42 years. Any day is a good day when you're not being shot at.
Yeah, I like that one.
When asked about my father, I think of the acronym RAC, Random Acts of Kindness, mainly anonymously because he doesn't want public credit, and when he is thanked, he just smiles and says, "All I want you to do is do something nice for someone else before the end of the day." A great reminder to be kind to people, making the world a better place, even in a small community. You're continually learning to better yourself and those around you. You never stop growing and improving, and he creates uncomfortability each day for yourself. I think that's pretty cool. Like Steph said, you're constantly crossing things off your bucket list, and that inspires me. You'll leave a legacy to always be positive and do what makes you happy. 5 dadisms. Great picked, great family, great memories. It's the number 1 dadism. Number 2, hey, I got 3 things. The third one, you ask a question on the phone and you'll answer, then you'll say, "Okay, gotta go." Okay. Kathy probably hears this a lot more than us, but I grew up with it. I'm done with this conversation. What part of no don't you understand? Lastly, you know you're living one hell of a life when you recognize that your idol is a PGA teaching pro, principal, IHSA president, lieutenant colonel, Green Beret, Army Ranger, war hero, college baseball and basketball player, and a high school coach who just happens to be your father.
Oh, there it is.
You did it.
I did, I got through it.
I didn't.
Sarah?
I'll go. Okay, Dale, you ready for this?
I am, I think.
Okay. So it says, Dale, while riding home from West Virginia, I took a minute to think about what you mean to me. Well, you mean everything to me. I'll break it down for you. If my mom wouldn't have started a life with you, then I wouldn't have the If you wouldn't have the life I have today, chances are I wouldn't have my husband, which would mean there would be no Nora or Cole. It also means I wouldn't have a lot of other parts of my life. Sisters, brothers, nieces, nephews, friends, my pets. I could go on and on, but I think you get the point I'm trying to make. I live a wonderful life, and without you and my mom finding each other and starting a life together, I'm not sure what my life would look like today. It may be a good life, but it wouldn't be the one I have today. I can't do this. Thank you for giving me this beautiful life. I'm gonna have to come back. Here, somebody else is gonna have to go. Really, Sarah? Okay, I got it. The thing I love most about you is when we are at a family gathering, and I always find you sitting back just watching the whole thing unfold. You sit quietly with your arms crossed because you're cold and coarse, and you just observe. You just take it all in. You pretend to not cry, but there are always tears in your eyes. The tears aren't sad tears, they're tears that are filled with joy. You are overwhelmed with the love that you have for your family. I love the love that you have for all of us, and I love the love that you give to me, Kyle, Nora, and Colt. You have taught me so much just by sitting quietly. I love you.
Wow, thank you. That's beautiful.
That's a very
You know, the problem with all this is 75, is this could be the obituary.
You want to go, Sarah?
Okay, so I was thinking about how everybody acknowledges all of the incredible accomplishments of your life, like Trevor listed for us, and I just thought, like, those are all amazing, and I'm very proud of you for the things you've accomplished, but the thing that's impacted me the most is what a great dad you are to Trevor and how much I appreciate being married to a person who was loved so well. And I appreciate the loving, steady presence that you are in all of our lives. And on a lighter note, I love watching baseball games with you and learning from your deep wisdom of the game and all of the great Southern Indiana jargon of things like ducks on the pond and hidden and haters. So thank you, Dale. I love you.
Well, us a lot of baseball to get out.
We do.
I got some more coming.
We put in some time.
We do.
Do you want me to read yours?
I can read it. Just hand it over.
Emotional time.
I got it.
Wait, take it of yourself.
Selfie comment.
Yes.
I haven't been filming anybody, just kind of holding it with the whole group. Dr. Dale, I joined the family nearly 7 years ago. Oh, sloppy cursive. And from day one, you've always made me felt welcome. What I admire about Dale is his love for his family, faith, sports, exercise, and his ability to analyze and correct my terrible golf swing in a matter of seconds. Thanks for all the good times. And memories over the years, and I look forward to many more. Happy birthday. P.S. I'm still working on an invoice for all the technology and handyman service calls I've received from you over the years. It's a big one.
I was just gonna say, it's a big one.
I'll go now. Dale, thank you for the way you treat our kids. Always take them out to activities. There's a whole laundry list of things that people can say, good things about you, but what I feel most important is when I'm out in public and somebody says, who are you married to? And parents. And I mentioned Dale Crafton, because that's one hell of a name. So, everybody can say good things about you, but everybody can say anything bad.
Should have done my little talk first, Kathy.
My last?
I don't know. Are we saving the best?
That's the last. Well, actually, that'll be Van.
I've got the out-of-towners.
But Van's on the way. He'll be here in
Yes.
15 minutes.
Do you want to go?
I can. I didn't write mine out, so it may be a little bit more disorganized than most. But it was pretty easy for me to come up with ideas of what you mean to me. So I met you maybe four and a half years ago. And so I've known you for a decent amount of time. And even when I wasn't dating Van, you still made an impact on me as a person. Just asking questions, being genuinely interested in who I was as a person. I actually remember that the day we did meet was when Van invited me to the kickball game at your all's house, and I wore a dress. One of the most embarrassing moments of my life. Not really, because everybody was very cool, and I had clothes to change into, so it was okay. But either way, you all still accepted me with open arms. And I think the moment when I realized that Van was somebody that I could marry, that was attributed to his parents and how you raised him and how you gave him the respect, you gave him the soul, you gave him the compassion and the care. And I remember when he told me, when I wasn't quite certain about, essentially making it official, he basically said, in a little bit of a cocky way, but I liked it, why not me? I've got everything. But he made me think, and I realized he had everything I was looking for, so why not give it a shot? And so you mean a lot to me because I know that he developed his core from you, and he is a good person, and that derives directly related to you. So,
Thank you.
thank you.
Those qualities all came from his biological mom and stepdad.
I think he got some from them too, but we're talking about you right now, not everybody else, okay? On top of that, yes, you're a fantastic golf teacher, so thank you for that. I mean, my first golf lesson with you, I was like already a pro, so I have to attribute that to you. So thank you. You're an awesome pappy, an awesome father-in-law, and an awesome father.
Evelyn loves Pappy because he knows everything about shark teeth. Clara loves Pappy because he's really silly and makes us laugh. Andrea. Dale has loved Sarah, Steph, and me like one of his own biological kids. He always strives to do the right thing, in parentheses, because it's the right thing to do, and pushes everyone to be the best version of themselves. He's tough, but will cry at a moment's notice. I love the picture memories he sends. I know that even if for only a second, he and I, and whoever else is in the picture, is reliving a fun moment. And we sure do have a lot of them. I love you, Dale. And Nick? Dale always asks questions about what's going on in our lives. He always makes us feel like we're part of the family. I've carried that with me in other aspects of my life, and it has helped deepen my relationships with others. I'll never forget how that has helped me and made me feel when I'm on the other end. I like to call it humble curiosity. I strive to live my life with more.
That's neat stuff.
And Christine.
Look at Henry. Say, I want you guys in. Henry.
And I realized I haven't made a video to send you for your birthday yet. So, happy 75th birthday, Dad. And I wish that I could be there, but in true fashion for me, being weird and all, I am currently in the bathroom recording this. So anyways, wish that I could be there. Happy birthday. I know it's going to be a wonderful celebration, and I know that you already shared with me what you were going to say, and I loved it, but I just wanted to say my part of how much you mean to me, and I don't even know if I could put into words how much you mean to me, because you are such a big part of my life, and you always have been, and you always will be, and I'm just so grateful for you. So thank you for being my dad, and thank you for living to be 175, because that's what I expect from you, nothing less. So, thanks for always believing in me, thanks for always rooting for me, thanks for always checking out on me, and thank you for always being there for me, and thanks for being a great dad. And I'm not sure if you know this song, I Loved Her First, but it always makes me think of you, so let me see if I can actually do this. I hope am I still recording? Okay. So lyrics are,
and he would